Hey, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers back up in it.
What up, guys?
Uh-oh, it's about that time.
Boom shakalaka. Boom. Yes, so we got the LeBron 17. This is the LeBron 17 performance review. If you guys want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box. $180. Nike ain't playing.
Ooh.
Nike is not playing.
That's top tier.
Yes.
For sure.
Alright, so let's get it started off with the tracciones.
Yes.
So the traction is pretty interesting. It's like this X chromosome pattern thing. Kind of reminds me of.
Yeah, kind of a crosshatch.
Exactly.
Running lengthwise.
Yes, and it goes perpendicular to lateral movements, which is good. And so obviously this is good because we have two colorways, right? So I have the this, I don't really like this colorway, but it's a solid black outsole. And then Donny Boy has more of like a translucent, I guess like semi-translucent outsole.
Yeah, it kind of has like a slight iridescence to it.
Yes. And Donny Boy's was insane, right? Incredible.
It's one of the best tractions I've ever stepped foot in.
Yes.
It's crazy.
And it's really squeaky as well. And you can definitely tell that he's like stopping real hard and stuff. I was like, whoa, right? And then of course I got mine. And I don't know what I was expecting, but like it wasn't as good, especially at first. But like I broke it in, and it's still really good. It's still really good, but it's just like it picks up a little bit of dust, and then the stop seems to be really good on the clean courts though. So don't worry about that. But just didn't like seem to be performing as good as this pair, you know.
It's kind of notorious for black colorways a lot of times, but
exactly.
So if you're able to get this colorway or a colorway with a similar color comes outsole, probably get that because this is god tier traction. I mean, I literally almost tripped the first time I put them on because I kind of just
stops too hard.
It stopped so hard. I was like, whoa.
So on a clean court, incredible, really good, very hard stop. On dust, that didn't pick up any dust. Donny Boy said. Mine picked up a little bit, but still a pretty easy wipe, and I still had really good stops after wiping. And didn't seem too dangerous while I let dust build up. So it was pretty good on dust. Actually, like really good. And then durability seems pretty good as well. I mean, like it's a very deep rubber outsole, and then like it's kind of hard. I mean, it's slightly pliable, but it's not like super duper soft. So if you play in these outdoors a few times, you should be fine. Durability seems good. So yeah, traction really nice in the 17s. As far as the heel to toe transition, it's actually pretty nice. You know, there is a good amount of flex here in the forefoot. You have a good amount of compression in the heel. You have a nice curved shape here in the forefoot, and it kind of does what the LeBron 16 did, where it like kind of protrudes out with the zoom unit. So heel to toe transition is very fluid, feels nice, not like super crazy clunky or anything. Alright, moving on to the cushion. So the cushion, you know, as you guys know, I don't like Air Max too much, and Donny Boy, he's okay with it. But, you know, it's not our favorite cushion setup, you know? So, of course, you guys are probably wondering, okay, how is that Air Max 270 unit in the back? So, well, there's one little detail that that I didn't see before. And then it says here, inflated at 25 PSI right here on the medial side. And 25 PSI is actually pretty high. And, of course, when I got mine, I compared it with the Air Max 270, and it's a lot stiffer. And it doesn't compress as easily as my Air Max 270. You know, that's more of a casual shoe. This is a performance shoe, so it's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely a departure from the 16 with the crazy bounce, but it's a nice impact protection. Yeah, and just, I don't know, it's just a nice smooth ride. Not crazy bouncy or anything, for sure.
No, I mean, like, you don't feel anything, like, you don't feel crazy compression like in the 720s or the 270s. So I feel like the increased PSI helps with that, and also, like, helps keep it more stable. Yeah. You know, it wasn't, like, crazy unstable, but it still kind of was, though. Like,
towards the edges, of course, you know, if you kind of lean, rock back and forth, you can kind of feel a little bit of instability. I mean, we didn't have any issues, but it's something you can kind of notice.
Yes. Of course, in the forefoot, the large volume zoom units in the forefoot, you know, it feels pretty nice. It doesn't feel like crazy like 13s did for me. Like I couldn't feel the zoom like right underneath my foot, but it was still bouncy underneath the forefoot. You know, so like I can't really feel it while I'm just walking, but once I start jogging and like actually sprinting and playing, and especially like really just going on my forefoot, then I can really feel it. And it feels nice, you know, it's pretty bouncy. It reminds me of the 16, but a little bit more mellow, you know? So one thing I really don't like about the cushion is the cork feel. The cork feel is like pretty, it's not that good.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, impact protection is great. Pretty bouncy, especially in the forefoot. The heel, you just get like more impact protection.
Yeah.
And smooth riding and all that. So, I mean, I kind of like it.
Yeah, dude. I'm not mad at all.
No, dude, I'm very surprised. You know? So there's a cushion there. As far as the materials go, you have a knit posit.
Yeah, which is just knit, and they just layer some plastic over it somehow. I'm not sure if they brush it on or if it's actually. It almost looks like. God, how do they do that?
I think it's like screen mesh here in the ankle area, and then they put like the black and white strands and like glue it or something. I don't know. But supposedly that's supposed to be stronger, and then in the toe area you just have straight up knit. Yeah. And it doesn't look like there's any of that knit posit material in the toe area, which is good because you want the toe to be soft. Yeah. It is really, really thick, very cozy. It's really comfortable, but one thing I guess we'll just touch on ventilation. It's really hot.
Super hot.
The hottest shoe, along with the KT5s and like the LeBron 16s. Like it's really, really hot. Yeah. So I mean, materials top notch besides I guess the tongue in my pair. You're just more like this.
Yeah, but this is this kind of pre-release colorway. It's probably not going to be like that on most. Exactly. It's actually kind of annoying this
yeah. So as far as the fit goes, it wasn't crazy roomy for me, but like it's kind of wide. You know, like
it's definitely wider than the 16s.
Yeah, exactly. Would you say it's wide foot friendly though?
I would say so. Really? I would say you'd be alright, but it's definitely not narrow. Yeah. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. Toe space wasn't horrible for me, but yeah, I would have definitely liked it to be a little bit tighter. Mm-hmm. And knit does stretch out, even though it is like, battle knit or knit posit or whatever, it still does stretch out. It doesn't feel like it's glued down or anything in the toe area. Yeah. So I would have liked it to be a little bit tighter, but if you like more of a roomy fit, that's better for you. As far as like putting the shoe on, the tongue is pretty much attached to a material that goes underneath everything, and then you have this like little peak triangle thing. I don't know. And then it kind of helps. You kind of like stretch it out. Kind of acts as a heel tab, and it's pretty easy to put on. Lacing it up is annoying though. Lacing it up. Also in my colorway, the laces go through the tongue as well, but not as bad as this colorway.
This is despicable. How hard it is to lace. I mean, it's just super annoying. So
As far as the support in lockdown goes, very, very nice. I didn't really have any issues for lateral containment. Yeah. Good job to Nike. Making a very, very solid and supportive material, especially for lateral containment. It's good. Of course, you have this plastic piece with the Nike logo coming up here in the heel area, and you do have you have an internal TPU heel counter. I did feel laterally unstable just a little bit. I mean, like in the forefoot, it was okay. You can see that it protrudes out a lot. But I don't know, man. The Air Max here in the heel, especially on the lateral side, felt a little unstable for me. And I didn't roll my ankle, but I just felt a little unstable is what I'm trying to say. Ankle support seemed good as well. It comes up pretty high, and if you tighten the laces up here like a lot,
then to the top eyelids.
Yeah, exactly. You really feel like the material. It's not like super flimsy either.
Yeah.
So ankle protection seemed pretty good. All right, as far as weight goes, we weighed Donnie Boy's, but not mine. And I want to see how heavy mine is. What do you think, like 15, 16?
15, yeah. 15 and a half.
16.16. That's freaking heavy, guys. You guys already know. And Donnie Boy's is like, what? 20 or something? 21.1. Insanely heavy. Does it feel heavy? Yeah, it feels pretty heavy. One thing that's good though, it doesn't feel like crazy bulky or bubbly or anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it does feel bulky because the materials are thick and you're pretty high up off the ground. But like comparing it to like, I don't know, like the Dawn Issue 1 stuff, it doesn't feel as like, like cumbersome. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like it feels lighter than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
Put it that way, but it's still a heavy shoe.
Yeah, and like the cushion not being like too mushy, and then the traction being really good, and the materials being supportive and all that, I felt really fast in the shoe.
Yeah,
I
did too.
Exactly, and it wasn't like laggy. It felt like pretty damn responsive. Yeah, so I like that. And just watch out for it is a little heavy and very, very hot, which we went into. So there's that. As far as the step and comfort goes, if you want to wear this shoe casually, I feel like it's a really comfortable shoe.
Yeah, super comfortable upper. You can feel the cushion a little bit as you're stepping around. Not bad at all. Just hot. If it's cold out, it is winter. you're not, you know, you don't have a problem. But the summertime, do not rock this.
And if you want to be like 3 inches taller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, get a little height.
Yeah, yeah. As far as the durability goes, seems pretty good. The Air Max unit does worry me a little bit, but...
Yeah, I don't get next to any thumbtacks.
Yeah, sharp object.
But everything else seems pretty well put together. Aesthetics...
They grew me a little bit.
A little bit.
I kind of like them, you know, but I hate this colorway, especially the medium. So look at that.
Yeah.
Does this just look like a cheap knockoff?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
This color's loud.
Yeah.
And flashy in person. It's kind of dope, but I don't know. Let us know what you guys think aesthetically about these. All right, wrapping things up. 180.
Really?
That's some pretty heavy damage.
Yeah.
But is it worth it?
Ooh.
I think it is. I mean, it's hard to say because there's so many good cheap options, but listen, it's a great shoe.
It's a great shoe, you
know?
know? I mean, like, there's really nothing I can complain about, you know?
I mean, it's one of my favorite LeBrons.
Yeah, definitely. And the shoe, like, the traction's incredible. Cushion's actually pretty nice. You know, materials I like. I just wish it was a little bit, like, or not as hot. And then maybe a court feel could be a little bit better, but, like, the impact protection is insane, you know? So, like, I can't really complain. And I feel like, you know, even guards, like, fast players, you guys will definitely enjoy it as well. If you want, you know, if you don't mind like a heavy shoe, and of course if you're a bigger dude, you can definitely wear this as well. So really nice performer. Very surprised with LeBron 17. We both really enjoyed it.
Yep.
So it is Soul Brothers approved. If you guys want to get it, we'll leave links below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next.
Later.
Peace.